The neural interface hummed against Jennifer's temple as she guided 23 students through the quantum mechanics simulation. Their consciousness streams flickered like fireflies in her peripheral vision, each mind tethered to the educational nexus aboard Station Kepler 442b. "Remember," she transmitted through the shared neural space, "quantum entanglement isn't magic. It's mathematics we can barely comprehend made manifest." Alex Chen's consciousness pattern pulsed with frustration. The 16-year-old's neural signature was brilliant but chaotic, always pushing against the safety parameters she'd established. "Ms. Torres, what if we increased the entanglement density beyond the recommended threshold? The simulation could—" The warning klaxon shredded through their shared space before Jennifer could respond. Her combat training from the Colonial Defense Force kicked in before her conscious mind registered the threat. The station's antimatter containment field was collapsing, Sector 7, directly beneath their classroom module. She had 2.3 seconds before the cascade reaction would vaporize everything within a 100-meter radius. Jennifer's fingers flew across her neural command interface. She couldn't evacuate the students. Not enough time. She couldn't seal the blast doors. They were already buckling from the energy surge. But she could do one thing. She activated her personal shield generator. Standard issue for all former CDF officers, the device was designed to protect one person from small arms fire and minor explosive decompression. Jennifer overrode every safety protocol simultaneously, routing power from her life support, her neural interface, even her emergency beacon. She inverted the shield's polarity and expanded its radius to encompass the entire classroom. The mathematics were impossible. The energy requirements exceeded her generator's capacity by a factor of 17. But Jennifer had spent 5 years teaching quantum mechanics. She understood that sometimes, at the edge of what technology could achieve, human will could bend probability itself. The antimatter explosion erupted beneath them. Jennifer felt her shield generator scream as it absorbed energies meant to propel starships. Her neural interface overloaded, flooding her consciousness with cascading error messages. Through the blazing pain, she saw the shield holding, a shimmering dome of warped space-time protecting 23 young minds who would never know how close they'd come to annihilation. Her last conscious thought was of Alex's neural pattern, still burning bright and curious, still questioning the universe. Then darkness. Jennifer's eyes opened to soft amber lighting and the subtle hum of medical equipment. Her body felt strange, simultaneously weightless and heavy, as if she existed in 2 states at once. "Welcome back, Ms. Torres." A doctor she didn't recognize stood beside her bed, his expression caught between professional composure and something resembling awe. "You've been in medical stasis for 47 days. The students?" Her voice was rough, unused. "All 23 survived without injury. You saved them." The doctor's eyes held that strange reverence again. "The station sustained catastrophic damage to sectors 5 through 9, but your shield, it shouldn't have been possible. Our physicists are still analyzing the data." Jennifer tried to sit up. Her muscles responded sluggishly, but they responded. "I need to see them. My class—" "They visited every day," the doctor said gently. "But Ms. Torres, there's something you need to know. Your neural interface was permanently damaged by the energy surge. You'll never be able to connect to the educational nexus again." The words hit harder than the explosion had. Teaching through direct neural connection was all she'd known for 7 years. Without it, she was— "There's more." The doctor handed her a transparent data tablet. "The Colonial Administration has been busy while you recovered." Jennifer's fingers trembled as she took the device. The screen displayed the Earth Legends list, a sacred database maintained since humanity's exodus from the dying homeworld. Only 847 names had ever been added, each representing an act of extraordinary sacrifice that changed the course of human history. Her breath caught. Entry: 8:48. Jennifer Maria Torres. Date, August 15th, 2347. Action: shielded 23 students during Station Kepler 442b antimatter explosion through impossible expansion of personal shield technology, sacrificing neural interface capability and nearly perishing to preserve the next generation. No, Jennifer whispered. I'm not. I just did what any teacher would. The vote was unanimous across all 7 colonies. The doctor interrupted. Over 3 billion people agreed. You belong among Earth's legends. The door chimed. Alex Chen stepped in, his physical body looking somehow smaller and more fragile than his neural pattern had suggested. Behind him crowded the other 22 students, their eyes red from crying and shining with something Jennifer recognized as the weight of survivor's guilt. Ms. Torres, Alex said, his voice cracking, we've been working on something. All of us. We took the data from your shield expansion and we've been running simulations and... He paused, wiping his eyes. We think we've found a way to restore your neural interface. It's theoretical, cutting edge, maybe impossible. But you taught us that impossible just means we haven't found the right equation yet. Jennifer looked at her students, these brilliant, stubborn young minds who refused to accept the universe's limitations. She thought about the legends list, about the weight of being remembered for a single moment of terror and determination. Then she thought about teaching. Show me the mathematics, she said, and watched Alex's face transform with hope. Because legends weren't built on single moments of heroism. They were built on what came after, on the choice to keep pushing forward, to keep believing in equations and possibility, and the stubborn human refusal to accept impossible. Jennifer Maria Torres had saved 23 lives in 2.3 seconds. Now she would spend the rest of her life teaching them to save countless more. The end.